Good evening, everybody. Let's go.
Hey, Michael, I'm so happy to meet you. I'm doing these interviews from the past 22 years, but I'm a huge fan. Honestly, I'm so happy to meet you finally. How's
No,
your day
es
so far?
imposible, porque tú tienes 15 años, ¿no?
¿Qué estás hablando, loco? No.
Does anyone ever say to you, Silencio, Bruno?
Say all the time. And we don't talk about Bruno, so we're talking about you today.
Leave you behind. I'll never hurt you like he hurt you. I'll never make you cry.
Like a bunch of years ago, I was in New York. I went to the movie theater. I just saw Down with Love. I fall with the movie. I ran to the next Virgin Record store and buy the soundtrack. And I discovered this guy, Michael Bublé. And look what I found here. I got your first album with me.
Wow, look at that. I remember that movie. It was Renee Zellweger and
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. It was a very cute movie.
Very cute movie. And for me, was
Racing shoes. I remember.
Yes, for me it was a breaking point because I discovered your music there, and since there, every single album, Michael Bublé is here again. How difficult is after so many years, to get the perfect playlist who suit you and say, okay, I want to get a combination of contemporary style, like adult contemporary, but never forget about the big band and the swing and all that.
It's always difficult, I'm so careful because I always want to continue the legacy of my heroes. Yes. And I know my heroes, Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the great arrangers and writers, Sammy Cahn. And so I'm always careful that I always want to keep this alive and to be a part of continuing the legacy and introducing it to new fans. But at the same time, I'm a singer-songwriter, and it's important for me to fulfill my need of creating and writing pop songs, really.
Yeah.
And so I always try to show growth without ever forgetting the bass, without ever forgetting that my passion comes from jazz, and I love jazz.
But when you started a few years ago, and when you talk to your people, to your producers, or to your family, okay, I want to do this, what they say?
I don't think it was a huge surprise to my family. I was always very close with my grandfather. I started singing in those clubs and I was 16. But when I started, it was independent. And so I would do all of these shows and these festivals that were indie festivals.
Okay.
And it was like so different than what other people were doing. And it took me 10 or 11 years to finally get signed, to a point where I thought, okay, this may not ever happen for me. And I was going to be a journalist because finally I said, well, I need to get a job at some point and make money if I want to have a family. And so I got so lucky, so lucky. But because I love pop music and rap and hip hop and R&B and soul, I always tried to infuse those styles with big band. We had great success mixing pop with this. I loved it because I'm a young guy, has a sensibility.
Exactly.
And
yes,
and then you know what? Like when we won Grammys and stuff for it, all of a sudden people say like, "Wow, okay, maybe this is."
We always told you you should do this.
Yeah, exactly, brilliant. Yeah, exactly.
But I promise to the end, I'll never run, leave you behind. I'll never hurt you like he hurt you.
Why do you think jazz music is like 60, 70 years old, sometimes 80 years old, some of the songs, but it's still here? Lady Gaga did it. A lot of contemporary.
I love Gaga. I'm gonna end up working with her. Actually,
please, yes,
we did a show for Tony Bennett, and she was so sweet. And we were singing together, and she came to me. She came to me and she said, "Hey, let's do something." And I said, "Yes,
please.
Let's do something." She's
for the next album, baby.
She's a wonderful artist.
I've got you under my skin.
Why do you think our passion for jazz is still going and going?
Because we're human, because the songs have incredibly strong melodies, really strong melodies, because the musicianship is so heavy and beautiful, because the words are supported by those melodies, and because most of the time we are singing about love. And I don't care if you're gay or straight, black, white, young, old, rich, poor. We are human beings, and we all feel these things. We hurt, we hope, we fall in love, we're depressed, and we're down and we're up. And these songs they're just for everyone. There's always a need for music. It just soothes our souls and
exactly
helps to connect us. So
it's food for the soul. That's for sure. Totally. The art is always like that. The entertainment business is always keeping the people high, happy, and
yes,
with hope and everything.
Food for the soul. You're making me hungry. I want ceviche.
I see your face again, and I know my frame of mind.
For your next album, I need to ask you for a song. So
okay,
if you
what
can
song?
do it. Sing with the strings of my heart.
Do you mean, are you talking about zing, zing, zing goes the trolley?
No, that's the trolley song. So find out,
sing it for me a bit. Sing it for a bit. Oh, I know that song. And I look at you. Yeah.
Exactly. Sing with the strings of my heart. Yeah.
Was that Liza Minnelli, or who did that?
It's Judy Garland.
Judy Garland, her mom. Thank you.
Also, Judy Garland, and also Frank Sinatra made an amazing arrangement for him. So find out, do your research, and maybe
I will begin to steal right away.
Okay, Michael, big hug for you. Muchas gracias, Che. Gracias por tu tiempo.
No, muchas gracias para vos tiempo. Es mi placer, señor.